bro.
Speaking to reporters after the incident, Benavidez told Fight Hub TV, "I tried to shake his hand and keep it cool. At our last press conference, we had some trash talk, but afterward, we shook hands, so I expected the same this time. It's my birthday today, and I didn't want to get too aggressive, no cake. I tried to shake his hand, but he kept running his mouth. I'm not going to let anyone disrespect me like that. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, like he's the toughest person on the planet, but I'm going to beat the hell out of him."
I don't need anybody here, bro. Only you and me. Only you and me. Only you and me. Only you and me.
First of all, I came, I tried to shake his hand, you know what I mean? I try to be cool. Because last press conference, you know, we had did the talk.
I'm going to make an example out of him so the rest of the light heavyweight division knows I'm not playing with anybody, Benavidez declared during an episode of Gloves Off on Premier Boxing Champions. Morrell's rise through the ranks has been impressive, securing titles at both 168 and 175 pounds. His recent victory over BRAWL showcased his technical skill and devastating power. However, Benavidez is determined to prove he's on a different level. Known for his relentless aggression and knockout power, Benavidez has vowed to deliver a performance that will cement his dominance in the division.
After we know he was cordial, we were shaking hands and stuff, so no, I was just expecting the same thing. It's my birthday today, so I didn't really want to get too aggressive.
Yeah, gotta go get some cake.
Nah, no cake. But I tried to shake his hand, kept running his fucking mouth. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me like that. You know, especially
Will Morrell's confidence pay off, or will Benavidez once again prove why he's one of boxing's most feared competitors? The answer will be revealed on February 1st in Las Vegas. In the ever-evolving world of boxing, discussions about potential matchups never slow down. One fight that has generated significant attention is the highly anticipated showdown between David Benavidez and David Morrell at T-Mobile Arena. Both fighters have established themselves as elite contenders in the super middleweight division, each bringing unique strengths that have earned them a devoted following. With their reputations on the line, this clash promises to be one of the most explosive fights of the year.
I don't know who this guy thinks he is. He thinks he's the hardest person in the planet, so I'm gonna beat the fuck. And there's nothing else really left to say. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter, yes, but I'm gonna make all these great fighters look average.
I don't know, the 21-2 knockout fighter said when asked who he thought would win the fight. What's clear from both champions is that Benavidez and Morrell pose two very different challenges. Benavidez, known for his offensive pressure, speed, and power, is a formidable opponent with a proven track record. With the contest now set for Saturday, Garcia is already looking forward to what he believes will be one of the greatest fights of today. That's going to be another one the boxing world's going to be waiting for, just like we were waiting for BRAWL versus Better Biv, Garcia said in an interview with Fight Hub TV. I think this one's going to be just as good, or even better.
How did that fight go?
See, those are the fights that need to happen, man. Those are the fights that the world wants to see. You know, I was talking about BRAWL.
Arizona's Benavidez made his debut at 175 pounds 4 months ago against Ukraine's Alexander Gvozdyk, securing a 12-round decision victory and capturing the WBC interim light heavyweight belt in the process. Benavidez was forced to move up in weight after Canelo Alvarez chose to defend his unified IBF, WBC, and WBO titles against Gvozdyk last May. Now, the Arizona native could earn a shot at Artur Beterbiv's undisputed light heavyweight title if he can overcome Cuba's Morrell. Garcia expects an action-packed fight between the two young fighters, with both poised to deliver fireworks in the ring.
So they don't really know, but he's the real deal. Experience and all that. I gotta go with Benavidez.
Will be in a strong position for a good fight against either of those two. All 4 fighters are in a good position to face each other, but before a potential Beterbiev versus Benavidez showdown can happen, there may first need to be a rematch between Beterbiev and BRAWL. BetterBiv's promoter, Bob Arum, has now broken his silence on how things unfolded in the undisputed fight.
Still a fucking good fight. That'll be a good fight, a fight that I would like to watch.
Because, you know, a lot of fights, right, we want these fights, they don't get made. Yeah. But this fight is like getting made almost early.
2024 hasn't been a standout year for PBC, as the promotional company has only managed to host 4 pay-per-view events and is reportedly carrying a $900 million debt. So, this upcoming fight could not have come at a superstar. Both decided to make the move up and now look to make their mark in a new division. The 29-0 Benavidez won the interim WBC championship back in June and seems fed up with waiting for a title opportunity. A victory here will place him in a prime position to challenge the winner of the planned rematch between BetterBiv and Dimitri Bivol sometime next year.
Fire. The only fire Benavidez ain't been through was the Canelo fire. You know what I mean? But everything that you can go through in boxing, getting knocked down, getting back up, finishing guys late.
Fans are clearly excited about this fight and have also predicted a comeback for PBC with this PPV event, which features several high-profile matchups on the undercard. One fan wrote, *, great fight. Way to take on the tough challenge that no one else wanted. Vamos Benavidez. * showing their enthusiasm for the bout. Morrell has been a rising star in boxing since his debut in 2019. Several boxers at 168, including Canelo Alvarez, had been reluctant to face him, which led the Cuban fighter, like Benavidez, to make the jump to 175 pounds. Now, it seems he's finally getting the high-level matchups he's always wanted.
All that. Morrell, this is going to be something new for him. It's going to look good for Morrell first 3 rounds, but it's going to get bad for Morrell after that. I'm telling you, it's going to get bad. That rate.
It seems Benavidez's wife, Karina Silva, couldn't contain her excitement either, as she wrote, *, I can't wait. * and Brandon Figueroa defending his title against former champion Stephen Fulton in the co-main event.
It was looking like David Benavidez was going to be a valuable option. He was saying that he was going to face you.
Right.
You were saying that a deal wasn't done yet.
Right.
Do you think that deal can get done in 2025 after the Morrell bout?
Absolutely.
Respected trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas shared with Fight Hype what makes this bout so compelling. *, it's an interesting fight. It's a very dangerous fight for both guys. You've got 2 fighters with their futures on the line, and both are taking a big risk. That's what makes this fight so special. *.
Benavidez fight fell through.
The Benavidez fight didn't fall through on my end because I believe.
They're taking a risk when a lot of fighters wouldn't. Many would say, no, I'll wait for a bigger fight, not because of the danger, but because of the payday. *.
But wow, that is an interesting fight. And you know why it's interesting? It's a dangerous fight for both guys. Number one, very dangerous fight. Both of them were terrific amateurs, undefeated as pros. I mean, Morrell comes from the legendary Cuban national team.
A fighter like Morrell, not many would take on a dangerous fight like Benavidez at this stage of their career. *, said Teddy Atlas. * and Benavidez hasn't been confirmed yet. It's expected to happen. The worst-case scenario for Benavidez would be if BetterBiv loses the rematch with Bivol, leading to a trilogy fight between the two.
And I told Morrell, I like Morrell. He's a great fighter, super talented fighter, very dangerous fighter. I told him, dude, the fight is going to happen. But I don't make those decisions,
* David's next fight is against David Morrell, and everyone is super excited about it. We've been trying to make this fight for 3 years, but I believe Morrell needed a little more experience to prove to the world that he deserves this fight, * said Jose Benavidez Sr. to ProBox TV regarding his son's upcoming matchup with the Cuban boxer on January 25th. However, it seems Team Benavidez hasn't been in a rush to make this fight with Morrell for the last 3 years. If they had really wanted it, the fight could have happened long ago. They waited until after Morrell's unimpressive performance against Lerone Richards on August 3rd at the _ stadium in Los Angeles before deciding they wanted to face him.
Called Al Heyman and he said, hey, I want Morrell. And my respect for David for getting that fight and making it happen. And I'm super excited for that fight. It's going to be a...
David reached out and said, hey, I want to make this fight happen, let's do it, and it got arranged immediately. I'm super excited about fighting a young talent, a strong fighter, and I think it's going to be a tough fight, said Jose Sr. about how the fight with Morrell came together. * hopefully, we can get an opportunity to fight BetterBiv. He just won on Saturday, so hopefully that happens, but right now we're focused on David Morrell. We need to look impressive to move to the next level. A fight between Benavidez and Morrell has been long anticipated by fans, with both having held interim championships at super middleweight in recent years before making the move up to the light heavyweight division this year. Before their weight class change, Benavidez and Morrell were widely considered the top two contenders in the super middleweight division, vying for Canelo Alvarez's undisputed title.
A lot of amateur fights. He was very amateur, had an amateur career. He had a lot of fights and
Tired of waiting for a shot at Alvarez, both fighters moved up in weight this year. Benavidez He is currently ranked number 3 in the light heavyweight division by both The Ring and ESPN.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.